Hello everybody! My name is Sidney and today I'm going to be discussing Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, and oh my goodness, this book was so good. It was so good. It was so good. To be honest with you, this is the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series, and this one so far is my favourite. It is my favourite. This whole thing was just so action-packed the whole way through, and the things that happened and the characters and just everything was so good. If you haven't read Queen of Shadows, I would recommend that you read The Assassin's Blade first. I actually have a video on that, and that video is actually my first YouTube video ever. So I'm gonna leave a link to that at the bottom of this video in the description box. But anyway, if you have not read Queen of Shadows, go do that and come back and we can talk about it because there's so much to talk about. I'm gonna dive straight into spoilers because I'm so excited to talk about this book. So if you have not read it, go do that, come back and we can talk some more. If you have not read Queen of Shadows, bye. Alright, if you've stayed, that means you're ready for spoilers. So, here we go.
In 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so the very first chapter is a Dorian chapter. If you have not seen my other video on Assassin's Blade, then you will not know how much I love Dorian. And I am a Dorian Selena shipper. I love them, I ship them. And reading his first chapter, it just made me so sad. The fact that he couldn't remember his name, and at the end of the chapter, Sarah wrote, "There was a thing waiting in the darkness, and he could not bring himself to fight it for much longer." It makes me so sad because I love Dorian, and it was so sad that his father did that to him. So the thing that happened with Sam, the whole thing about how Aileen killed Farron, and how Farron was murdered by a Robin's bodyguard, Wesley, and how Wesley was then murdered by a Robin to keep the crime lord and the Assassin's Guild in a mutual agreement. The fact that a Robin was the one who gave the orders to kill Sam. And this is just another pointer. I love Lassandra. The development of her character was just such a beautiful one. All of her little conversations with Aileen were just so beautiful. To be honest with you, in Assassin's Blade, I did not like her one bit. And I think that's the whole point, you're not meant to like her. But in this book, Queen of Shadows, I absolutely loved her. I love that she gave Aileen the letter from Wesley, and how Aileen then found out about a Robin's plans. I loved the bit where Lysandra, she gave the letter to Aileen and she was telling her she accidentally slipped out what a Robin asked Farron to do, and then how Aileen was like, it was good she didn't have her magic. Good it was stifled, because she might have erupted into flames and burned for days, cocooned in her fire. I love that. I was like, girl, come on, we gotta beat this ass, whoop! When Aileen found out that a Robin was the one who gave the order, but how Aileen found out, oh my god, I just needed a second. I was like, no, all the feels are coming back. Oh my god, can we just talk for a second? You all know that I don't like Cal, or Kale, however the hell you say his name. I'm gonna say Cal because he's a coward. I don't like him, alright? I don't know what it is, but I just don't like him. I don't like him, and I'm not gonna change that because I don't like him. But in this book, he annoyed me so much at the beginning. I loved that there was actually this specific bit where Aileen and Cal were having this argument, and Aileen was like, sorry not for what she'd done to his face, but for the fact that her heart was healed, still fractured in spots, but healed. And he was not in it. That's right, sucker, you ain't in it anymore. What you gonna do about it? That's right. But look, he was freaking annoying at the beginning, but as I kept reading, he got better. I started to appreciate him again. I started to respect him again. Whatever. Oh my gosh. One of my favorite characters in this series is Manon. I love Manon Blackbeak. She's awesome. And all her point of views, her whole development as well. Another character that developed so awesomely, Manon, is freaking so good. She's gonna be so fucking badass. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Chill out. So Caltine, we're reintroduced to her. And oh, at the beginning it was so sad to find that she also had a collar like Dorian, and how she was being controlled by Duke Parrington. I found it so sad hearing about that, as well as how Caltine has all these bruises and scratches on her body. Like, what are they doing to her? But then finding out later that the collar didn't even affect her and that she had the power of shadow dust was so epic. The whole thing about Lassandra and Evangeline, I thought that was so sweet, how Lysander protected her from Clarice, how Lysandra ruined Evangeline's face, and then Clarice beat Lysandra, but Lysandra didn't cry. Are you kidding? What? How would you not cry when someone is beating you up like that, girl? Like, what? When the healer said that Evangeline's face couldn't be fixed, and how Clarice made Lysandra pay the amount of a full Cartesian if Evangeline were to have been a full Cartesian. The fact that Lysandra did all this to protect Evangeline because she was so scared, I thought it was just so beautiful. It was like Lysandra is the big sister and Evangeline is her little sister. Then later on, when Lysandra and Evangeline were leaving out in the rain, I could see the scene with the rain pouring down, them getting into the carriage, and then Aileen running out and saying, "Vent!" I loved that. Also, the relationship between Aileen and Lysandra, how it grew, was so beautiful. How there was that offer of friendship between them. How Lysandra, I loved this. Lysandra was like, "Oh, thank the gods." Tell me you like chocolates. You do, right? I remember stealing a box from your room once when you were out killing someone. They were delicious. You brought chocolate? As far as I'm concerned, you're my new favourite person. And then Lysandra saying, "Some night soon, I'll sneak back in here and we can eat chocolates until we vomit." And then, oh my god, this subtle moment, ready? Lysandra was like, "Please, you and I are nothing but wild beasts wearing human skins." Oh my god, are you joking? Like, the subtlety there, because Lysandra is a shapeshifter. Oh my god, she wasn't even like, "Oh my god, what?" That was epic. And the fact at the end that she turned into a ghost leopard, that was freaking so cool. And you could feel how much she enjoyed it, and how turning into that was her true skin, her true form, her true skin. I loved that, and the joy of her ripping apart all those Valg demons, having no shame, and just, that was so cool. But it was sad that how Lysandra was talking to Aileen about how when magic vanished, she was stuck in this beautiful body, but it wasn't hers, and how she was starting to forget how she actually looked like. That was really sad. Oh, there was this scene that I loved. And I think because I'm actually studying dance, I love dance. Dance has been a part of my life since I was 5 years old. And I loved that there was this little scene where, to get Aideen back, Aileen had to be part of the dance group. I loved the conversation between Aileen and her teacher, the whole thing about bringing art back. I love art. I believe that I am an artist. I believe we all are artists. I loved their whole little conversation. And then how they rescued Adrian, how the dancers had these glass flowers and they threw them in the air and this reactive powder came out. Oh my god, smoke erupting everywhere. And then how Aileen, she clumsily spilled water on the wired marks. That was just so smart. And how she was able to draw the wide marks to release Adrian's shackles was so good. I was so sad that Aileen was so close to killing Dorian. That part was so sad because Dorian afterwards was saying that he was so angry at her because she was about to free him. Thank God she didn't kill him. Another bit that I loved was when Arobin and Aileen were talking about the location of Sam's grave, and they were talking about how instead of bringing flowers to a grave, you would bring stones because they're eternal and flowers are not. I loved that when Aileen did end up going there, she ended up putting down 2 stones for the years since he'd been taken from her, and 1 stone because that's what they had been together. 1. I loved that so much. That was so beautiful, and I love Sam so much. Oh my gosh, I have this like prayer, this hope that he will somehow come back, that there is a way to bring him back. Elide, I'm really excited to find out more about Elide. I feel like she's a really great character already, and how she's growing into her skin, and the fact that she didn't know she was a witch was very interesting. Manon and Astrid were the ones to tell her. I loved that Elide ended up saying that her blood runs blue. I loved that, and how she felt finally like she belonged to someone. But her story was so sad that she had to be chained up, how she was basically just the pet of the Duke. I hated that. So I love Manon, but I hated the fact that she allowed them to take some yellow-leg witches and let them breed with Valg demons. I hated that. I was agreeing with Astrid the whole way. I was thinking to myself, what the hell are you doing, Manon? Why are you acting like your grandma? But then when Elide saw what was going on and how she was explaining the whole thing about them not being babies, they are demons. Their skin is like black diamond, and they have these snouts with teeth, fangs. Already they have fangs, and not like yours. They have teeth of black stone. There is nothing of you in them. Oh my god, that was disgusting. Ah, yuck. It was really creepy, but it made such a good plot line. Like, I was really interested in what was going to happen. Okay, so I reckon a lot of people, you guys who read this book, probably also felt the same way when this particular thing happened. Oh my god, I gasped so freaking loud when there was this moment where Arobin, he gave Aileen the amulet of Orion. I don't know if that's how you say it, but he gave her the amulet, and then Arobin put the ring on her finger. Did any of you have a moment where you were like, fuck? Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. But then finding out later, like once they had gotten home, Aileen was like, is that it? And took the ring off. Oh my god, Sarah, you got me so freaking good. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I nearly cried. I was like, no. Okay, so let's talk about Rowan for a second. You all know that I love Dorian, I love Sam. They're my 2 ships in terms of who I don't mind Aileen being with. But crap. I did not like Rowan in Heir of Fire at all, which really surprised me because reading Queen of Shadows, I actually really liked him. So now looking at who I ship Aileen with, I don't mind if she ends up with Rowan. Okay, I don't mind, alright? But of course I prefer her with Dorian because bae. In this book I was actually, the suspense was too much. I actually was waiting for them to kiss, and when they didn't I was like, oh come on, just do it already, like come on, you're too cute, just do it already. And then when they did I was like and then how Aileen was all like, you make me want to live, Rowan, not survive, not exist, live. I loved that. And then when Rowan said it back to her later on, I was like, oh my god, baby, it's so cute. But of course I want her with Dorian. Are you joking? Dorian is a babylicious. Oh my god, the suspense when Lassandra killed a Robin. Oh my god, I was waiting for that. But I was, to be honest, I was a little disappointed because I kind of wanted Aileen to do it. But look, I'll let it slide, it's alright. I loved that. He's finally dead, that motherfucker is finally dead. And how Lysander freaking did it so easy. In his sleep. What? It almost seemed too easy. For me, I was like, what? He can just wake up. Aileen switched a Robin's will, was so smart. Her plans are so freaking smart, and I love that we don't know about them until they happen. Another little part, the battle between Manon and Aileen was so sick. I loved that Aileen ended up saving Manon, and how in her saving Manon led Manon to feel like she had this life debt to her. When Dorian broke free of the collar, I loved that all it took was Aileen saying, you killed him, didn't you? And then Dorian saying, you killed Cal, and just how he broke free and took off the collar like, fuck you. That was amazing. And then how Aileen and Dorian together killed the king. That part was so beautiful. That was probably my favorite part of this whole entire book. When they became one, how their magic infused together. Here it is. They joined hands, so the world ended and the next one began. They were infinite. They were the beginning and the ending. They were eternity. I love this bit as well. The king, standing before them, gaped as the shield of flame died out to reveal Aileen and Dorian, hand in hand, glowing like newborn gods as their magic entwined. Oh my god! Beautiful, beautiful imagery. I want them together. So now the king is dead, which is great because he's gone, bye bitch. But how Erwin is inside the Duke, that's nasty. I loved Aileen's speech to the whole crowd of the city. If you loot, if you riot, if you cause one lick of trouble, I will find you and I will burn you to ash. Flames. Ah, yes, girl. Do you see the highlight? So much highlighting. I killed your king, even though she didn't actually. His empire is over. Your slaves are now free people. If I catch you holding on to your slaves, if I hear of any household keeping them captive, you are dead. If I hear of you whipping a slave or trying to sell one, you are dead. So I suggest that you tell your friends and families and neighbours. I suggest that you act like reasonable, intelligent people, and I suggest that you stay on your best behaviour until your king is ready to greet you, at which time I swear on my crown that I will yield control of this city to him. If anyone has a problem with it, you can take it up with my court. Showing off Rowan, Adian and Lassandra. Or you can take it up with me. Some little theories that I have for the next upcoming book, which is Empire of Storms, and I actually own it already. I got it, I think, the second day it came out, so I'm ready to read it. I reckon, unfortunately, Manon and Dorian, there is something is gonna happen there. And unfortunately, I reckon it's gonna happen. But then I reckon Dorian will end up with Aileen somehow and it's all gonna work out. I also reckon Lysander and Dorian are gonna be a thing. Lysander deserves love. And Dorian's really cool. I actually really like Dorian. I didn't really like him at the beginning, but now I like him. This is just something that I hope happens. I really hope Manon bitch slaps her grandma or fucking kills that bitch witch, because she needs to go. The fact that she created that thing for the king and how she was also down for the breeding thing to happen with the Valga demons and the witches. Excuse me, no, granny witch bitch needs to go. I reckon those ships are gonna happen. But in terms of what's gonna happen next, God, I don't know. My favorite book in the series so far. If you've read it, do you agree with me? Oh my God, tell me your ships, tell me what you think. Do you love it like I do? I loved it. I would rate this book 10 out of 10 because I absolutely loved it. I loved everything that happened. I loved the pacing of the book was so good. The characters were so good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you were able to agree with some things that I talked about, and if you didn't agree with some things, well, that's alright. We all have different opinions. But thank you for watching this video if you've made it this far. Thank you so much. And I hope you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, then please like this video so I know. And if you want, you can leave a comment telling me your thoughts. And yeah, you might see more of me and you might see more of this one. It's Sparky, hey! He wasn't really in this video, but I think you guys heard him bark a little. Alright, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. So much love, so much light radiated. So as usual, bye!
Come on now, yeah, it's alright, baby. I love you.
Queen of Shout.